Ever wondered how pilots navigate through the skies, especially when they can't see the horizon? Today, we're going to unravel the mystery behind this fascinating aspect of aviation. At the heart of it all is a vital instrument known as the attitude indicator. This tool plays a critical role in keeping aircraft safely aloft, enabling pilots to maintain control even when visibility is compromised. Throughout this video, we'll delve into the various components of this indispensable device. We'll talk about the bank angle and pitch angle, two essential parameters that the attitude indicator helps monitor. We'll also discuss the adjustment knob, a feature that allows pilots to calibrate the instrument to perfection. Then we'll explore the gyroscope and bank indicator, key elements that make this instrument incredibly accurate and reliable. Lastly, we'll touch upon the gyroscopic apparent wander, a phenomenon that pilots need to understand and account for. So buckle up as we dive into the fascinating world of attitude indicators. At the heart of cockpit navigation lies the attitude indicator. A fundamental instrument in the flight deck, the attitude indicator is a pilot's best friend when visibility is low or non-existent. This trusty tool is all about orientation. It provides critical information regarding the aircraft's position relative to the Earth's horizon, painting a clear picture for the pilot even when the sky outside doesn't. Imagine flying through dense clouds or a dark night. The attitude indicator serves as your reliable guide, helping you distinguish up from down, left from right. It's like a reliable compass, but instead of pointing north, it points towards the sky and the ground. The attitude indicator is a marvel of aviation technology, a perfect blend of physics, engineering, and design. It's the silent sentinel, always spinning, always ready to help the pilot maintain control and safety in flight, no matter the weather or time of day. Now let's break down the attitude indicator and understand its various components. Bank angle and pitch angle, two crucial elements of the attitude indicator. Let's dive right in. Bank angle, simply put, is the tilt of the aircraft, left or right, from its horizontal axis. Imagine a line drawn from the nose to the tail of the plane. When this line tilts, that's your bank angle. Now onto pitch angle. Picture the aircraft as if it's on a seesaw. The nose goes up, the tail goes down, and vice versa. This movement, this pitching, is what we're talking about. The angle between the aircraft's longitudinal axis and the horizon, that's your pitch angle. Both these angles are vital for the pilot to understand the aircraft's orientation in three-dimensional space. Without them, flying would be like trying to navigate a maze blindfolded. It's a delicate dance of numbers and intuition, of physics and finesse. Remember, these angles are not just numbers, but life-saving data for pilots. Ever noticed a small knob on the attitude indicator? That's the adjustment knob. Now you might be wondering, why is this tiny component so important? Well, the adjustment knob plays a crucial role in ensuring the attitude indicator provides accurate information to the pilot. As pilots ascend or descend, the horizon line in the cockpit window changes. The adjustment knob allows pilots to align the artificial horizon on the attitude indicator with the real horizon outside. This ensures that the instrument is accurate and reliable throughout the flight, regardless of altitude changes. Picture it as the fine-tuning feature of the attitude indicator. It's a small part, but it carries a significant responsibility. Without it, a pilot's understanding of the aircraft's attitude could be off, leading to potential navigational issues. So the next time you see that small knob, remember it's a mighty tool in the hands of a skilled pilot. Next up, we dive into the heart of the attitude indicator, the gyroscope. The gyroscope and bank indicator, the dynamic duo of the attitude indicator. Now let's dive into the heart of the attitude indicator, the gyroscope and the bank indicator. A gyroscope, in essence, is a spinning wheel set within 2 or 3 gimbals, which are pivoted supports, allowing rotation in multiple directions. The beauty of a gyroscope is that it remains rigid in space, resisting any changes to its axis of rotation. This unique feature makes it an invaluable tool in the world of aviation. In the attitude indicator, the gyroscope is powered either electrically or by a stream of air known as vacuum or pressure system. Once it's spinning, it provides a stable reference that helps the aircraft maintain its orientation relative to the horizon, irrespective of the maneuvers it performs. But a gyroscope alone isn't enough. That's where the bank indicator comes into play. The bank indicator is the visual representation on the attitude indicator that shows the aircraft's angle of bank. It's typically marked with lines at 10, 20, 30, and 60 degrees. When the airplane turns, the bank indicator moves around the gyroscope, showing the pilot the degree of the turn. Working in tandem, the gyroscope and the bank indicator provide a real-time visual display of the aircraft's orientation. As the aircraft banks, climbs, or descends, the gyroscope maintains its position, while the bank indicator moves to reflect these changes. This process allows the pilot to make precise adjustments, ensuring the aircraft stays on the desired flight path. It's crucial to understand that these components are not just mechanical parts. They are integral to the safety and efficiency of every flight. They help pilots navigate through the skies, even in conditions where visibility is low and natural reference points are hard to discern. In the bustling cockpit of an airplane, amidst all the buzzers and dials, the gyroscope and the bank indicator silently perform their roles, providing the pilot with the vital information needed to maintain control of the aircraft. These components work tirelessly to keep the aircraft and its occupants safe. Gyroscopic apparent wander, a complex term with a simple explanation. So what is it exactly? It's a phenomenon that happens when a gyroscope, like the one in an attitude indicator, seems to drift or wander from its original orientation over time. This isn't due to any mechanical errors or mishaps, rather it's a result of the Earth's rotation and the gyroscope's rigidity in space. You see, a gyroscope maintains its orientation relative to space, not the Earth, so as the Earth rotates, the gyroscope appears to tilt or drift. This drift or wander can cause the attitude indicator to display misleading information about the aircraft's attitude. It's as if the instrument is slowly falling out of alignment with the true horizon. Now, this wander isn't a major issue for short flights, but for long-haul flights or when flying over the poles, this drift can become substantial, and if not corrected, could lead to inaccurate readings on the attitude indicator. And we all know how crucial accurate readings are for a safe and smooth flight. So how do pilots compensate for this apparent wander? Well, they use the adjustment knob on the attitude indicator. By adjusting the horizon bar, pilots can realign the attitude indicator with the true horizon. They might also rely on other instruments like the heading indicator or GPS to cross-check and verify their attitude. It's also worth noting that modern digital attitude indicators have built-in systems that automatically compensate for gyroscopic drift. These systems use algorithms to calculate and correct for the Earth's rotation, making the pilot's job a bit easier. In a nutshell, gyroscopic apparent wander is a natural occurrence due to the Earth's rotation and the properties of a gyroscope. Pilots need to understand and manage this wander to ensure their attitude indicator gives them the most accurate information possible. After all, understanding and managing this wander is key to accurate navigation. So, we've navigated our way through the attitude indicator. We've learned that this ingenious device is an integral part of a pilot's instrument panel, helping to keep the aircraft on its desired course. We've explored the crucial components such as the bank angle and pitch angle, which provide critical information about the plane's orientation relative to the horizon. We've delved into the adjustment knob, a simple yet crucial part of the device that allows for precise calibration. We've discovered the gyroscope and bank indicator, the heart and brain of the attitude indicator, that work in unison to give accurate readings. Lastly, we've understood the concept of gyroscopic apparent wander, a phenomenon that pilots must be aware of for accurate navigation. Each of these elements plays a pivotal role, working together to ensure safe and accurate flight. Remember, each time you fly, there's an attitude indicator working hard to keep you on course. Until next time, keep exploring the skies.